What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Demonic back here today with some GTA 5 online. And my question is, do you guys want your garage to look something like this? You know, bunch of nice, nice cars, fast cars, and, just overall good looking cars. And I know you're thinking I'm gonna try to say you guys, like, do your bunkers, do your MCs, or do anything like that. No, this video is strictly solo, invite only. Don't need anything except for, me, myself, and I. And I'm gonna show you guys how. And so, first up, you're gonna need a terabyte. And the terabyte itself, I'll go ahead and show you real quick. You go to Warstock, and it's not 41,000, unfortunately. Now it is 1.4 million, I believe that's right. And you don't need all the extra stuff I have, like the turret station, the drone station, the weapons workshop, or the specialized workshop. I highly recommend getting the drone station. It's a little bit more expensive, but it does give you access to a great money-making mission, which I am about to showcase in this episode. And in order to get a terabyte, you do need a nightclub. And I just went ahead and I bought the cheapest one because the nightclub itself does not matter. You most likely will not be using it. So I just went ahead and I bought the very cheapest one, only $1 million, and I forget about it. Now, let's get into the making money. Go to your touchpad here, and you go to your claim jobs. If you're playing completely solo, like I am, your two favorite missions will be diamond shopping and robbery in progress. These two, they're not difficult. They're not difficult. Data sweep, you gotta hack up to 4 cars to find out which one has the data drive. Sometimes you can get lucky and it's the first car. Sometimes you gotta go through all 4. It's a toss-up. So I only do that one if I know for a fact I'm gonna have at least one other person to play with me. Targeted data, you just go into Life Invader and you take something off the computer. Reason I don't do that is I am terrible at the hacking minigame. If you're terrible at the hacking minigame, I would not recommend doing that. I'm going to show you how to do diamond shopping and robbery in progress, and those two are going to make you an easy $60,000 and under the span of 5 minutes. So, it says in the driver's seat. You do not need to do that. I recommend using a Mark II, but if you don't have a Mark II, an armored Kuruma will work just as fine. I grinded out with an armored Kuruma for the longest time to get my oppressor. And the jewelry store will always be right here. The jewelry store will not change locations, no matter what circumstances you are on. Whether you are in Blaine County, whether you are in Palladio Bay, or whether you're down at the docks, the jewelry store will always stay at the same spot. And the reason I recommend the Mark II is it'll take out both of these guys. Take out both of those guys with one missile. And I'm gonna show you don't need anything special. I'm gonna beat this entirely with just a shotgun. With no upgrades, no kind of modifications. Just a shotgun. A shotgun is all you will need. Now, if you want to go in and you want to use like a combat MG, or you want to use like a machine gun that has explosive rounds, I'm not going to tell you any different. You do what you feel you need to do, and enjoy your money. As you see, I had a little bit of slip up there. I almost died. But you do not have to worry. Once you get out of there, like I said, I recommend a Mark II because it's super easy to get away. Just get on, press R2 and X, use your boost, get up in the air, and those cops are going to forget about you. And then the location of this will also never change. The location of the buyer will never change. He's going to be up in the, I forget what it's called. But he will be right here in this, like, big field area. There's a death match that's played on this area, I know that much. But as you see, that took me 3 minutes, and I even had a mess up. And that gives me $31,000. And like I said, I even had a mess up. So there we are. Now let's say our goal is to hit $100,000. Let's say that's our goal.
Great job. Your payment should be in your account now.
For this video, let's say our goal is to hit $100,000. So then what you can do is each mission is going to have a cooldown. Like, I can't do another diamond shopping for another 30 minutes. But what I like to do is I can't do another diamond shopping for 30 minutes, but I can't do another mission from the terabyte for another 5. So what I like to do is I like to go to a CEO. I highly recommend being a CEO. You can be a motorcycle president if you wish. I recommend doing a hostile takeover, especially if you're playing solo. And I like to do the LSIA, and I'll show you why. So now the mission started. And all you gotta do is fly to the Los Santos airport. And it's super easy. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Don't worry. Make sure you get down low. There's 1 missile. There's 2 missiles. Come in. Pick up the briefcase. Back out and you're good to go. This mission, unlike the diamond shopping, you do not need to lose the cops. You do not need to lose the police. You can just go straight to the destination. You don't have to avoid the police at all. You will most likely lose the cops on your way anyways, especially if you're using an oppressor or some kind of flying vehicle. I haven't experimented with the other flying vehicles like the Deluxo or the Ruiner. I know the Ruiner is not technically a flying vehicle, but it does have access to missiles, which do come in handy. I haven't experimented with those, but I would assume those would work just as easy. I mean, they probably have like a slower travel time, but I don't see why they wouldn't work. I like to use the oppressor because it's small, it's agile, and all around it's just a good vehicle. So that took me a little over 2 minutes, and I got 15,000. A little over 2 minutes and I got 15,000. So we're already at 46,000. So if your only goal is to get $100,000, you could just do those twice. Because I believe, hang on, I believe it only has a 10-minute cooldown. I'm gonna go ahead and check, but I believe it's only got a 10-minute cooldown. Okay, it's got a 20-minute cooldown. But that's alright. I'm gonna show you another easy mission to get money. And I highly recommend, if you're using an Oppressor Mark II, I highly recommend go and park your Oppressor into your Terabyte when you're switching missions. And I am bleeding all over the place. So as you see, I have 8 seconds here for a robbery in progress. It's another easy mission. You can do it completely solo, and I'm going to show you. And it is going to be strictly, shotgun only. So the hardest part about this mission is finding out what bank it is. That is the absolute hardest part of this entire mission, is finding out what bank is getting hit. I got lucky, and it is the first bank. It's the Pacific Standard. It's right up the road from my apartment. I don't have a far drive. And I got 2 guys in the bank. So I'm gonna get on my Oppressor here. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you don't have an Oppressor, get an armored Kuruma. I grinded out a lot of these missions with the Kuruma before I eventually made the purchase of the Mach 2. And the Mach 2 doesn't make it a lot easier, I'm not gonna lie. But I understand that even with the trade-in price, it's still $3 million. So not everybody can afford it. So you can get the Kuruma, which is much more affordable, and it'll work just as easy. The only thing that's different is you're gonna have a slower time of getting from point A to point B. But other than that, it's literally the same thing. Wait for this guy to get out, because if you don't wait and you let him stay inside the bank, you will run into a problem. Because the problem me and my friend had when we played it was that we had it to where that guy was stuck inside the building because my friend bum rushed, and anytime you would enter the door, he would shoot you. So we had to use like bombs. Again, not the end of the world, but it does make it a little bit more tedious. It's a lot easier if you can just get through it and just, you know, as smoothly as possible. Another reason I recommend the Mach 2 is because you can easily park on any building. Like I'm gonna park on this building, and the cops will never find you because you only have a 2-star wanted level, so they will not have a helicopter. They have no air support, so you literally just wait for this time to die down. There you go. See, I have just under a mile. And this is also a good RP method. Again, not the greatest. I'm sure you could grind out triple money, triple RP, and you get, you know, levels a lot faster. But a lot of your RP, double money, double RP, They take a lot of time. And there I got another 31,000. So now we are at 77,000. Can't talk. So you're just under that method, right? Say 100,000 is your goal. I know right now I have 187,000. But we're just looking at cash. We're not looking at the bank. So let's say 100,000 is your goal. Go back to your terabyte and fill up. Now you will not be doing another terabyte mission. I'm just doing it because you will most likely want to refill your rockets. And you're going to launch my least favorite work. My least favorite work is Headhunter. And I'll show you why. I'm not going to edit this out because I do usually get super angry at this mission. I don't know why, but I usually do. This guy is literally right behind me. So we're going to go for him first. See, I already messed up. And these guys have insane accuracy, so they will kill you. Okay, assassinated the target, good. Now I'm gonna head up to this guy up here on top. Just because he's on top. And what sucks about this mission is you have 15 minutes to kill 4 people. Again, not impossible. Hopefully I can show you that it's completely possible. I usually wait to do this one until I have a friend of some kind. Mainly because of how much that this mission is it's just terrible. I hate this mission. I usually have my friend go after the ones that are not moving. I usually have my friend go after the targets that aren't moving, and I'll handle the ones that are moving. Because my friend is currently saving up to get an oppressor. So next I'm going to go after this guy on the highway. And see, I'm doing pretty good. I got 2 targets, and it hasn't even been 2 minutes yet. My only issue I have right now is I wasted quite a few rockets on the first guy. The second guy I wasted about 3, which is okay. That's about your average. Okay, so I've wasted too many rockets, so I'm just gonna take this guy down. Okay. So you can easily run him down like that. There's 3 targets in under 2.5 minutes. So now I have to keep in mind if I have enough rockets. Because the oppressor only holds 20 rockets. If I don't have enough, it's not a problem. Because I have access to, like, RPG. Okay, this guy is super easy. If this is the guy that... Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the guy that's inside the dock. This guy's super easy. You don't even need any kind of rocket to kill him. I'm gonna get my combat MG just because it's my best gun. Come right here. And you can flank him from here. And he's dead. And now I know what you're thinking. Demonic? Well, that's only 900,000. Well, you're right. That is only 900,000. But here's where the nightclub does come in handy. Because let's say you bought the same nightclub I got. And you know it's close to the target. So let's say you bought the same nightclub I did. you get on down. You go through here and you go through your wall safe. And bada boom. You have $100,000 in the span of a very, very short time. So, if that helped you guys, leave a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Comment down below. Let me know does it work. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. Let me know if you guys want to see like like a garage show off where I show off all my cars. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.